What's up, everybody? Robert the Coroner Drapp here. And I decided that it was time to say something, about my current state of mental health and uh, talk about the tragedies that happened in the last week. Um, I know I don't do it very often, but I had a shockingly bad day a few days ago. Um, my husband was watching 13 Reasons Why, and the final episode, I guess, of the first season, because I wasn't watching it. I wanted nothing to do with it. I knew I couldn't handle watching that show. Being a survivor myself, I wanted nothing to do with it. I didn't want to listen to it. Didn't want to have to deal with uh, reflecting on that dark period of my life. So um, I every time he would watch it on Netflix, because my setup is now part of our living room. Um, he would I would have my headphones on and I would watch something on YouTube, or I would try and stay as occupied as I possibly could. And it then turned around to be when I saw that scene. I'm not even going to describe it because I don't want to talk about it. Um, I tried to put my hand up so I wouldn't see it, but even though I wasn't looking at it, and I had my hand covering as much as the screen, the imagery still got through to me, and I just had to leave the living room. So I went outside and uh, watched the rain for a bit and tried to calm myself. And it it sort of worked. It worked better when I came back inside and sat next to him and he comforted me. He understood how much that bothered me to even contemplate that scene. I don't need it. But um, over the last few days, I've been doing progressively better. Just trying to stay within the means that I know I have to continue trying to improve and trying to uh, keep putting out videos for you guys. I know I've tried a uh, new method of putting in commercials in the middle of my videos, and the response thus far, because I didn't necessarily plan it out very well, was that I should probably plan it out a little better. I have pre-recorded, as I usually do, uh, the entire uh, the entire week. So because there's a lot of work involved and I don't have very much time, I don't believe that I'll be able to fix the upcoming shows. But believe me, I am going to take the advice that I've been given and apply it to future episodes of Rob's Random ROMs. So your voices are being heard, and I am definitely appreciative of the feedback, and I'm definitely appreciative of every single one of you who watches and just takes time out of your day to come to my channel and check me out, because you guys are the reason why I do what I do. I mean, I'm not very good at it. I'm probably one of the worst video game players on the planet. And you guys come to me, and that means a lot. Another thing that means a whole lot to me is talking about things that may have influenced you or have impacted this world and my thoughts upon that. I mean, I've never touched a school tragedy. I mean, it's very, very hard to do so. And this latest one that happened at Santa Fe High School in Santa Fe, Texas, it it hurts in more than just loss of life and the exposition of somebody's misguided pain. It hurts because we don't do anything about it. And, or rather, we're doing all of the wrong things. Do I believe that more gun control laws are what we need? No. I believe that the culture that we've created around guns is unhealthy. I love my firearms. I do. If I had more money, if I had enough money, I would own a firearm. I would legally carry it everywhere because I believe that that is a precaution many should take. You should be able to be safe in your persons and your property and your environment. And being armed is a good idea. It is a good way to ensure that the future can't sneak up on you, can't surprise you. So it's very, very difficult to be a proponent of that. And like I said, I would own multiple firearms. I don't think that I think that for me, there would be a limit. I wouldn't need 25 guns. Hell, I don't think I'd need more than 10, and that's being paranoid, you know? And the other part of it is I would own a non-functioning assault rifle. And what I mean by non-functioning is the bolt is welded shut. The magazine weld does not see another round come through it. Why? Because while I understand the use and utility of such weapons, I don't need one. Where I live, I don't see a need to have that. That's just something I don't need. It's a luxury, and I would own it for the beauty and what's the word I'm searching for here? To describe, I would own it because owning an assault rifle that doesn't work might not make sense, but I love the way they look. I absolutely enjoy shooting, but I don't need that here. So I would own it to have it, not own it to use it, if that makes sense. That being said, if there's so many signs out there for a lot of kids that end up doing these kind of things. They put out a bunch of warning signs and they say, oh, well, we never saw it. No, you saw it. And to get back to the Parkland argument, was he had been under watch by the FBI and by the police, and he had decided to do this anyway, and he got to do it. I think that if you get watched by the cops and they come up and they say, "Well, we have seen your activity. You have blatantly planned to go out and be a school shooter or be a mass murderer. We're going to detain you, or we're going to make it to where you don't have access to firearms at all. Like, not in the house, nobody around you. Wherever you go, we're going to know you're going there. And until such a time as you prove yourself not a danger to society, we're going to be breathing down your neck." Why? Because you have these designs and you have these intentions and you have the means close to hand, and we're going to rob you of those means because we want to save lives. Now, this kid had a sawed-off shotgun at Santa Fe. He had his dad's 38. The revolver and the shotgun were his father's. And now there's an article that came out today. My friend shared it, saying that the father says that the child is the victim. Like, he must have been bullied or mistreated. Yeah, I don't doubt that the kid might have been bullied or mistreated. But here's the thing. The reason he did this, the self-stated reason, was because a girl rejected him. Not just once, multiple times. And that's a thing I believe we're not doing as a society. We're not teaching our kids that once she or he, once they say no, it's not worth getting crazy over. Yes, I understand. I've been there. Everybody's been there where you've been rejected, and it sucks. It does. But ending anybody's life doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who they are. Ending anybody's life is not the answer, especially you. That's another thing. A lot of these kids, oh, if I don't have this person, I might as well not even live. And I've been there. Trust me. It gets better. It gets so much better. I mean, yeah, that person that you wanted to be with, they may have turned you down today. Move on. I know it's not easy, but you have to take the steps forward to make your life better. And in doing so, you may have to move away from what you thought you wanted. And for me, I got really into reading and writing and art, and now I'm into this. I love my husband. I'm very, very lucky to have him. And I do this to help with my various mental illnesses, so that way I can help you guys. Because I might be climbing out of the hole, but if you're deeper, I'll reach a hand back for you. Because you deserve that. Every single one of you watching this, I don't care if I know you or not. You're amazing. You are capable of so many great things. And I want to see you succeed. I want to see you do amazing things. I mean, my friends, some of the people here on YouTube who have helped me quite a lot, Will from Peace, Love, and Guns, Connor from OK Fabe, they're so much bigger on this platform than I am, and they help me. They're amazing people. And I want to be able to help anybody I can. Because I know what it's like to feel like you have nobody, to feel like you have nothing, to feel like you are surrounded by darkness and just negative energy and just despair. Don't. You are not alone. I'm here for you. Hit me up. I'm not the greatest with the times on my responses, but I will respond. I promise you. Hit me up here on YouTube. Hit me up on Twitter. Find me wherever you find me. And say, "Hey Rob, I'm having a bad day. My anxiety's really acting up. My depression's kicking in, or I really can't seem to stop focusing on this, and I'll do my best because I'm not a professional. I'll do my best to help you out because you deserve to be loved. You are enough. And I'm willing to do what I can to make sure you remember that. So, until next time, remember, love you guys. I'll see you next time.